welcome back to another video. If you're new to my channel, welcome. In today's video, I have a rechargeable nail drill to try out from the brand COSLUS. This is my first time working with them. They are a beauty and personal care brand, and they do have their products on Amazon as well as their official website. So I was super excited when they reached out to see if I wanted to try out this nail drill. And I'm just opening it up, and the first thing I'm pulling out is the warranty information, and then on the back there's a quick guide as to how to properly charge the nail drill, how to switch out the drill bits, and then of course how to turn on and operate the nail drill. Once I finished looking over that, I went ahead and grabbed the user manual, and I just kind of skimmed through that really quick. It just has all of the specs for the nail drill, as well as all of the information about the different pieces included. And this nail drill does come with 7 different drill bit options. It has everything from your needle head drill bits to cone bits, as well as sanding bands and small barrel and large barrel. So now I'm just unboxing the actual drill. So this first piece is kind of like the power bank. You would charge this piece up, and that would control the battery life for the nail drill. It has a button on the side that controls whether or not it's going forward and backwards. The dial on the front controls the speed and turns it on. And then this is the actual drill. So it does come in this nice silver color. I have the black one. There is a white version as well as a pink version, and that is the color of the power source. And then up under all of that, there were a few additional goodies, so I'm just going in and pulling those out. Starting off with the stand, I really love that this comes with a nail stand. It allows you to just sit the drill right on top, and that way you can have it right on your desk ready to use whenever you need it. There also are a few additional sanding bands that come with this nail drill, so I love that. You can never use too many sanding bands, so there's a little pouch of those. And then there's also a little connector piece that you can use to attach the drill to the power bank. That way you can be more mobile with the drill. It's super portable, especially with it being rechargeable. That is the charging cord, and then this cord, the black cord that I'm pulling out, you'll use to attach the actual drill to the power bank. So I'll show how that connects and everything, but I just wanted to finish up opening everything that comes with it. So these are the additional drill bits. So like I said, it does come with 7 different drill bit options, and then inside of the case there are some additional sanding bands as well. Now this part was so satisfying to me. I love pulling the plastic off of all of the new products, and it does have a nice screen on it. You'll see once I turn it on. But I'm just taking a look at it, and I'm just going to see how it attaches to the nail stand. So it just slides right in, and then on the side of that you can go in and attach the actual drill by just hooking the supporting piece to it. So you can attach that to the actual power source or to the stand, which I thought was really cool. So yeah, so that's what it looks like all connected, and then you just go in and connect the motor cord so that it can power the drill. So I just quickly did that. And now I'm just going to show how you can go in and switch out your drill bits. So there's a lock and unlock function on the drill. You just twist it, and it allows you to release the drill bit that you have inside, and then you can just go in and replace it with whichever drill bit you want, and you just switch it back into that lock position, and it's nice and sturdy. So now I'm ready to use the nail drill. So I just press down on the center button, and that turns it on. And then the dial you use to control the speed. It does have 40 different speed settings. It goes up to 40,000 RPMs. I'm just turning down my brightness, that way you can see the screen a little bit better, but it does show you whether or not it's moving forward or backwards. It shows you the speed level, and then it also shows you the battery life. So as you can see, you just twist it and it turns it up. Now I am a DIYer, so I used it on a pretty low setting, so I turned it back down, and then I'm just using the button on the side to control whether I want it to move forward or backwards. And then once I had the setting exactly how I wanted it, I just put the power source back on the stand. That way it's just kind of out of the way, but the cord is very long on this, so I was able to still use it as it was sitting on the stand. And it's super lightweight, very low noise, low heat, and low vibration, which is really nice. And I'm just using the sanding band just to go in and prep my nails for the nail design that I'm getting ready to do. So anytime I do my nails, y'all know I always do press on nails. That's just what I prefer, but you definitely want to still go in and prep your nails as well, just as you would using any other nail application. So I'm going in with the sanding band and going all around the like cuticle area, and then just going in the center of the nail. I'm just roughing up my nail plate, just removing any oils and shine from the nail, which is going to help my nails adhere and stick on for much longer. So now that I'm finished sanding my nails, this is what they look like. And I'm just going to go in and press down that center button on the nail drill to turn it off. And then I just put the drill back into the stand piece. And I just set it to the side while I work on doing my press on nail design. So I really do love this nail drill. I'll have it linked in the description box if you're interested in checking it out. The really great thing is their products are on Amazon, so you can get them super quick. So if you're interested, you could probably order now and get it before Christmas if you have Amazon Prime. So definitely check that out. But for my nail design, I wanted to stick with the Christmas theme. This is probably going to be my last Christmas nail design before the holiday. So I just wanted to go in and do like a simple nail design. I'm starting off with these white French tip nails, and these are like the Y2K old school style French. I got a comment asking me to use these nails for another nail design, so that's why I wanted to go ahead and use them. But I'm just grabbing my dotting tool and I'm going in and doing some red dots all over the French tip portion of the nail. And then once I have all of my dots down, I'm going to go ahead and cure that in the lamp. So now I want to go in and do a red mistletoe nail design on each of the nails. So I'm starting off with some of the nail rhinestone gel. I'm just going to put that down in the center of each of the nails. And then I'm going to use some little red rhinestones to be like my mistletoe. So I'm just going to go in and do like 3 of them. Just kind of cluster them right in the center. And then I'm going to hurry up and flash cure that in the lamp so I can go in and add my greenery around it. So now I'm going to go in and do my greenery using a liner brush and some green gel polish. I'm just going in and doing like some little rough lines coming from the center of the nail charms. So basically in between each of the rhinestones, you want to have one of your little green lines coming out of the sides, and it just gives that classic mistletoe look with the green leaves sticking out from either side. So I'm just going to go in and do that on all of the nails. Just trying to go in and make it just not too perfect. It's not going to be a straight line, so I'm just kind of using like jagged strokes to try to get that like leafy look. And then once I have it how I want it, I'm just going to move on to the next nail, but I am going to do this on all of the nails. So now I'm going to go in and top coat the nails really quick, and then I'm just going to pop those in my nail lamp to fully cure. So grabbing the nail drill again, I'm going to go back in on the lowest setting, and I'm just going to go in and just file the very tip of each of the nails. That way they don't have that little tab that sticks out at the tip of like most of your press-on nails. You can just file that right off, and then also after you go in with some gel polish, sometimes the nails can kind of lose their shape. So I just want to go in and make sure it still has that nice sharp square look. You can also go in and file the inside of the fake nail just to kind of prep it a little bit before application, and that will help them stick on even better as well. At this point, you would go in with the rest of your prep. So maybe you like to use dehydrator or primer. For me, because I was just doing these nails for this video, I'm going to go in with some of my peel off base coat. So I'm just going to do a thin layer of that and let that dry down, and then I'll go in and apply my nails. So using some brush on nail glue, I'm just going to go in and brush on the glue all over my natural nail, and then I'm just going to go in and add some inside of the full cover nail tip, and then just press it on and hold it for a few seconds, and they're good to go. So I went ahead and applied the rest of the nails off camera, and this is the finished product. Let me know what y'all think of them in the comments down below. Also, be sure to check out the link in my description box to the COSLUS nail drill. I honestly feel like it's a really good bargain for the price. It's a 12-hour battery life with only 2 hours of charging, and you really cannot beat that. So be sure to check out that link in my description box. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up, and I'll see y'all in the next one.